So, yes, her eyes are still closed. So, let's talk about it. She's not feeling good, so she didn't want to be on the camera, but she doesn't want to leave everybody hanging for part three. So, I'm going to hold the camera and she's going to talk about the next part.
So where we left off, it was right before our trip to Ohio. So Thursday of last week, we drove to Ohio all day, and I was in pain. If and you can jump in where you want to
Okay.
because you're here. I was in pain.
That'll
We
just
went.
have to look at me.
Yeah. I was in pain, but there, we were just kind of doing the drops when we would stop. He was. I was even doing drops while he was driving.
She was, yeah.
So we were trying to keep it lubricated. By the time we got to my mom and dad's, I was in a good deal of pain. And then Friday morning, I woke up in even worse pain, and then Ben and my mom could see something on my eye. So we decided to call my eye doctor in Ohio because they've seen me several times, and they were able to get me in emergency within like the hour. So
In fact, I think you called at 10:50 and they said, we have an 11 o'clock.
yeah,
And we were like 30 minutes away. Like,
yes. So they knew we were coming. Like we had to get dressed real quick and
yeah.
stuff like that. So he took me over there. They got me in really quick because there wasn't anybody really in the waiting room.
Yeah.
The guy that came in and saw me, he also was very young, but he also was more experienced because I did have what they call that they're mucus strands, but they're also called filaments on my eye. I had a nice big one, so he numbed me and he removed it with a Q-tip, just like the specialist did. And we told him about the special drop, and he had said that the special drop is what he would have prescribed as well. But if I was having that kind of reaction, don't don't stay with it.
Yeah.
He decided to try a different type of drop. It's like a gel or like a almost like a cream, I guess. And I call it goop. And it's erythromycin, so it's an antibiotic and a lubricant. And so he said, try that. You can use it as much as you want. You can't overuse it. It should lubricate it, but it also better than some of those liquidy drops. But he also gave me a ton of liquid drops to try too, different brands and different types, samples that we could buy over the counter.
Yeah, to see if we can find one that works well for her.
So I went home. We started putting the erythromycin in as soon as I got it that afternoon. It started to make it feel a lot better. And so I was pain free from Friday night, like pretty much pain free Friday night through Sunday morning. And then it started to hurt again. And I don't say like I wasn't pain free, but it was better than it was. Um, by Sunday night, it looked like another one was forming. By Monday morning, it definitely looked like another one was forming. And so we drove home on Monday. We came back to Delaware and we kept babying it. We kept doing the stuff we needed to do to it. It still just was sore all night. I went to bed relatively early last night. And I woke up this morning and it was really sore, and my eye was almost like glued shut because there's stuff coming out of it. Like tears almost, but thicker. But they're saying it didn't have an infection, so I don't know. I went to work today, and as the day progressed, I felt worse and worse and worse and worse. I called him at like
12.
2. Huh?
Was it 12?
No, maybe it was like 12, 12:30.
Yeah, it was a little after 12.
In tears because I hurt so bad. But like I hate that this is happening when he and I have barely been at our jobs 4 months, and I don't want us to get in trouble. But I'm in so much pain that I know we need to go somewhere else. So he convinced me to call another eye doctor. So I called another eye doctor here in Delaware. And they could have got me in today, but we didn't have the time or the resources to get me there because we do have Gabby home from school this week because of spring break. And so he would have had to pick both kids up and get me there by 3:10, and it was already 1:40, almost 2 o'clock. So,
Well, I had one kid with me, but I
he
had
did
to get Andy, then get her, then get out to the doctor.
get Gabby motivated to move, and
Yeah.
so the soonest they could get me in then was tomorrow at 3:50.
So that's where we're at now.
Yeah. It's very the reason why I didn't want to be on camera, and I've been keeping my eyes closed on those other videos. It's just I'm in a lot of pain. It is gigantic. The
spot
or bubble, or he says it looks like he just wishes he could just like pull it off my eye.
Yeah. Because it's just basically like sitting on her like iris or cornea or whatever the front.
He says it looks like phlegm.
Just
yeah. So
kind of like a mucus that you would cough up, like in your lung, like you cough and get the little like, just a small, tiny little version of it.
Yeah,
but that's what it looks like.
And but it's big enough that it's making my eye hurt inside too. Like it's almost like pressure. Maybe that's what it is. I was trying to figure out why my eye hurts inside too. So I've just like laid here with it closed. One of my coworkers brought me home when she got off work so that I didn't have to wait for Ben to get off work to come get me, which would have been another hour and a half. So that was really nice.
Yeah.
My eye is bright red. He said it's very irritated.
This looks like really dry and irritated,
But it's not dry. There's gunk coming out of it.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at now. We're going to a new doctor tomorrow. He's not a cornea specialist, but it's an ophthalmologist, a general ophthalmologist, which was kind of who saw me on Friday in Ohio. So hopefully he'll be able to remove it and then maybe give us another referral for a different cornea specialist. I don't know. I can't keep doing this. He can't keep doing this. Like, I don't know why my eye is all of a sudden doing this, other than the doctor said because my corneas are so steep. But why did it just all of a sudden start happening a couple weeks ago? We don't know.
Yeah.
So
there you go. There's part 3.
Yep.